Hey there, tech lovers! Welcome to the Nigerian Effect, the channel where Nigerian excellence meets global innovation. If you're passionate about tech, business, and the brilliant minds shaping our digital future, you're in the right place. Today, we're kicking things off with a power list that will blow your mind, the most powerful Nigerians in tech and those absolutely killing it on the global stage. Let's get into it. Nigeria isn't just Africa's most populous nation, it's also a breeding ground for tech innovation and talent. From Silicon Valley boardrooms to billion-dollar startups in Lagos, Nigerians are making serious moves in the global tech space. Today's list includes founders, CEOs, engineers, and innovators. Some names you'll know, others might surprise you. Let's go! Meet Tope Awotona, the founder and CEO of the scheduling software giant, Calendly. Before Calendly, Mr. Awotona was a tech salesman. He worked with major companies like EMC, now known as Dell EMC. But scheduling meetings? A nightmare of endless emails. So he built something better. What started as a personal solution grew into a business. Mr. Awotona bootstrapped Calendly, no outside funding, just grit, until 2021, when he secured a $350 million investment, launching Calendly's valuation to $3 billion. Mr. Awotona built Calendly out of necessity. I needed a better way to manage my time, and it turns out, millions of others did too, he said. Born in Lagos, Nigeria, Mr. Awotona immigrated to the United States as a teenager. But his road to success wasn't without setbacks. Before Calendly, he tried launching a few businesses. He once sold projectors and also sold garden tools. Today, Calendly powers the scheduling needs of millions around the world, all thanks to one man's frustration, resilience, and vision. Next on the list is Mr. Iyinoluwa Aboyeji, a name that echoes through Africa's tech corridors. He co-founded Andela, a company that trains Africa's brightest developers and connects them to global opportunities. It made global headlines after receiving a $24 million investment from Mark Zuckerberg. He said in one of his interviews, "We knew African talent was world-class, the world just needed to see it." But Mr. Aboyeji wasn't done yet. In 2017, he launched Flutterwave, a fintech platform built to solve a bold problem: seamless payments across Africa. Backed by $15.7 million in funding, Flutterwave now powers cross-border payments for thousands of businesses. Having processed over $1.2 billion in transactions, it empowers African merchants to rise and compete on a global scale. We're building the rails for African commerce because we deserve a seat at the global table. From developer bootcamps to digital banks, Iyinoluwa Aboyeji is helping define Africa's future, one innovation at a time. Another Nigerian making us proud on the world stage is Samuel Udotong. He comes from a family rooted in education and entrepreneurship, a legacy he continues to shape in the world of tech. At the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, Samuel pursued aerospace engineering and computer science. But it wasn't just code and equations that captured his interest, it was the future of flight. A passionate innovator in unmanned aerial vehicles, Samuel's curiosity extended beyond the skies into the power of artificial intelligence. Today, he's the co-founder of Fireflies.ai, an AI company that's changing the way teams work, recording, transcribing, and summarizing conversations, so nothing gets lost in the noise. Samuel is also a thought leader in AI, sharing bold ideas and forward-thinking strategies at major tech conferences across the globe. He once said that the future of work is voice. AI is just helping us make sense of it. From classrooms at MIT to boardrooms around the world, Samuel Udotong is building tools that listen so the world can focus on what matters. He also promotes ethical tech and AI governance. From the heart of Lagos to the global fintech stage, Olugbinga Agbola, OON, is a name reshaping how Africa does business. He's a software engineer, entrepreneur, and business leader, but more than that, he's the co-founder and CEO of Flutterwave, one of Africa's most successful tech companies. Agbola also serves as vice chairman of the U.S. Africa Business Center board and holds seats on prestigious councils including the Milken Institute Africa Business Leaders Council, the Wall Street Journal CEO Council, and the Fast Company Impact Council. Born and raised in Lagos, Nigeria, Agbula's journey would take him far, all the way to the MIT Sloan School of Management, where he earned his MBA. Before Flutterwave, he worked as an application engineer at PayPal and led product management roles at Google, blending engineering talent with business strategy. In 2016, alongside Iyinoluwa Aboyeji, GB launched Flutterwave, a platform built to simplify payments across Africa. Today, Flutterwave powers billions of dollars in transactions, enabling African businesses to operate seamlessly across borders. Africa doesn't need to catch up. We need to build our own rails, and we're doing it. Whether an engineer, visionary, bridge builder, Olugbinga Agbula isn't just leading in tech, he's shaping the continent's economic future. Another powerful Nigerian on the list is Shola Akinlade, a quiet force behind one of Africa's biggest tech success stories. A Nigerian software engineer and entrepreneur, Shola is best known as the co-founder and CEO of Paystack, a fintech company that transformed how businesses accept payments online. Under his leadership, Paystack became a market leader in digital payments across Africa. Then, in 2020, a game-changing moment, Paystack was acquired by US payments giant Stripe in a deal reportedly worth $200 million. The acquisition marked one of the largest startup exits in African tech history and a turning point in global recognition of local innovation. In 2022, Shola Akinlade was awarded the National Honor Officer of the Order of the Niger, OON, by President Muhammadu Buhari for his outstanding contribution to technology and business. "I believe in building infrastructure, not just for payments, but for progress," he said in his interviews. Shola Akinlade is building more than tech, he's building trust in Africa's digital future. From the streets of Ibadan to the boardrooms of African fintech, Dosin Iyinoluwa is next on the list. He is one of the continent's most influential tech founders. Born in Lagos to Rotimi, an engineering contractor, and a Joke Iyinoluwa, a teacher, Dosin was raised in a home where discipline met curiosity. The oldest of three, he grew up in Oyo State, but his roots trace back to O's local government in Ondo State. He began his career as a software engineer at Interswitch, Nigeria's pioneering digital payments firm, gaining first-hand experience in building financial systems at scale. In 2015, Dosin took the leap, founding Tmapt, a company that would evolve into Monopoint Incorporated, now one of Nigeria's leading digital banks for small and medium businesses. Under his leadership, Monopoint has become a financial lifeline for millions, empowering businesses across Nigeria with tools to thrive, not just survive. You don't just build for profit. You build for people, for resilience, for dignity, he said in an interview. From Ibadan's quiet neighborhoods to Nigeria's financial frontier, Dosin Iyinoluwa is creating systems that work for everyone. In a country where cash has long been king, another man on this list set out to change how money moves. His name is Teo Oviosu, a Nigerian-American businessman, is the founder and group CEO of Payga, a company on a mission to digitize cash in emerging markets, starting with Nigeria. Born in Edo State, Teo's journey would take him across continents. He earned his MBA from Stanford University's Graduate School of Business, building the foundation for a global vision. Before founding Payga, Teo worked as manager of corporate development at Cisco Systems in San Jose, California. He later returned to Nigeria as vice president at Travant Capital Partners, where his passion for tech-enabled solutions began to take root. In 2009, he launched Payga, a mobile payments platform built to serve millions of Nigerians without access to traditional banking. Today, Payga has become a household name, simplifying financial transactions for individuals, small businesses, and entire communities. "Our goal is to make it easy for anyone, anywhere, to pay and get paid," he once said. Beyond Payga, Teo also co-founded Kairos Angels, a venture platform supporting early-stage African entrepreneurs who are building for the continent. Whether a visionary or investor, Teo Oviosu is designing a cashless future, one payment at a time. Few names in Nigerian tech are as resilient or as visionary as the next name on the list. Meet Sim Shagaya, a serial entrepreneur and the mind behind Miva Open University. Sim is rewriting the future of education in Africa. Long before EdTech, he was building, experimenting with platforms like Alarina, JobClan, Jibo, and Iyinoluwa. Most of them didn't last, but every stumble laid the groundwork for what came next. In 2011, after convincing the board of his billboard company to back him, Sim launched Deal Day, a daily deals platform inspired by Groupon. It caught fire. Just 1 year later, in 2012, he founded Konga.com, Nigeria's answer to Amazon. With funding from Kinnevik, a Swedish investment firm, Konga's goal was clear: to connect the underserved, the unbanked, the overlooked, across Africa's youngest, fastest-growing market. Sim's approach combined technology with grassroots logistics, a true digital retail revolution. And when the time was right, he stepped back. Having exited 3 companies, Deal Day, Konga, and Emotion Advertising. Now, his focus is on a new frontier, Miva Open University, a bold move to democratize higher education across Africa through online learning. If we're going to solve the continent's problems, we have to start with education and scale it with tech. Sim Shagaya isn't just launching startups, he's launching a movement. Spanning from the research environments of America's top semiconductor firms to the academic and business sectors of Africa, the last but not least is Ndubweze Akekwe. He emerges as an inspiring figure. He serves as an inventor, a respected scholar, and a forward-thinking tech visionary who is positively influencing the future of innovation. His contributions are pivotal in shaping a more advanced landscape for technology and entrepreneurship. In the US, he made waves in the semiconductor industry, co-designing a generation accelerometer used in the Apple iPhone, and creating analog devices' first wafer-level chip-scale package for an inertial sensor. But he didn't stop there. He also invented a microcontroller for medical robots, blending precision engineering with life-saving potential. Back home, Akekwe is the founder of First Atlantic Semiconductors and Microelectronics, West Africa's leading embedded systems company, driving local innovation in a field few dared to enter. His mission: to make Africa a creator, not just a consumer, of advanced technology. A respected academic and thought leader, he's shaping the next generation of African technologists with both knowledge and opportunity. In 2020, The Guardian, Nigeria, named him among 60 Nigerians in 60 years who are making Nigerian lives matter and futures brighter. We must create technology that solves our problems and own the platforms that shape our destiny. Ndubweze Akekwe is proving that global innovation can have African roots. There you have it. These are just a few of the powerhouse Nigerians shaping the future of tech. The list is growing, and you could be next. Who did we miss? Let us know in the comments, and if you love content like this, hit that like button, subscribe, and tap the bell icon so you never miss an upload. Remember, the world is building fast, and Africa is coding. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching.